Night 1 of WrestleMania 42 gave us the chaos. Cody Rhodes retained, but Randy Orton left with a deeper scar. Liv Morgan changed the women's title picture, Gunther won after Braun Breaker returned, and Paige delivered one of the loudest moments of the night. But now the pressure shifts. Because Night 2 is the money round. WWE already set a massive benchmark after saying last year's WrestleMania became the most successful event in company history, with record gate, merchandise, sponsorship, and social view numbers. So now Night 2 has to do more than entertain. It has to deliver the defining image. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns is that image fight. Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, Obafemi, and Trick Williams represent the future audition. The real question is whether Sunday can turn all of this chaos into a legacy. Welcome to the Verbal Underground.
Yes, and we back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the world of Verbalist One. You are now tuned in. This is the Verbal Underground, and we are continuing our coverage of WrestleMania 42. It's been exciting weekend so far, I must say. Whether you're on the positive side or negative side of your review of Night 1, we're here to talk about it. All right, this episode is going to be a quick hit. We're going to do 15 minutes or less. WrestleMania 42 Night 2 will be premiering in the next 15 minutes or so. The lead matchup, I am assuming, is going to be Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. The co-host VQ Margarine is in the building with me. He will be joining me soon as well.
Yeah, you know what it is. Topic. It's your boy. Ain't no minute. I'm here right now, baby. Yeah, I'm saying? Yeah. It's your boy.
I know what time
VQ
it
Margin, Verbal Underground in the building, powered by Verbal Marketing. You know what I'm saying? All right, I just had to get that off my chest.
No, respect. And I want to shout out all the new subscribers yesterday as well. We appreciate y'all coming in, showing some love. We took a lot of time off on the channel, and we decided to come over here and spit some wrestling bars, and y'all was tapped in with us. So shout out to the listening audience. Please like, share, subscribe, and after this, we're going to get into some verbalism. Let's speak about it. WrestleMania 42, how Night 2 must cash in on the chaos. All right, real quick, just so everybody knows, we're not the typical ramblers on YouTube. We actually provide editorial content, and with that being said, this episode is also connected to our latest verbalism piece. What I would like to do is invite everybody to check the description of this video and hit that link, and you'll be able to access the article, WrestleMania 42, how Night 2 must cash in on the chaos, which is also part of our Night 1 coverage from yesterday, WrestleMania 42, Legacy, Leverage, and the Money Machine in Las Vegas. So we're not over here just rambling and wasting your time, people. We over here providing content and details and numbers and, commentary, all of the above. The Verbal Underground is here to serve the people. But real quick, let's get into some of this verbalism. So how Night 2 must cash in on the chaos. Night 1 of WrestleMania 42 did more than entertain, right? It raised the financial and reputational pressure on Night 2. Cody Rhodes retained, but Randy Orton's post-match punt became the emotional scar of the evening. Everybody seen that eye. We streamed it last night.
Illuminati. Cody and Illuminati now.
Liv Morgan, you know what I'm saying, she captured the women's world championship. We watched Gunther beat Seth Rollins at the Braun Breaker's return, shifted that match, and Paige returned to the help win the women's tag team championship. So by the end of Saturday, WWE had already packed the weekend with betrayal, title movements, comeback energy, and viral moments. Shout out to iShowSpeed. So that is why Night 2 now feels like the money round. At least that's what we're dubbing it. Like, this is for the money. We need night 2 to bring it home because, hey, Marja, this is one of the spot questions I wanted to ask you. Granted, we're an older generation of WWE fans, and we actually had most of our broadcasts on mute because we was having our own internal discussions about matches and just wrestling history and everything. So we was kind of enjoying our own little atmosphere while the pay-per-view was on. We wasn't really tapped all the way in, volume all the way up. But what I want to ask you is what I realized after our live stream last night, and I went to go check out some other content creators. Let me get some shout outs. Like, I checked out C Jackson, Bobby Monsoon, and the Heels Advocate. I like those guys, you know what I'm saying? They keep me in tune. But one of the things I noticed that all of them mentioned was the actual match times. They said, they pulled they did the analytics. About 30%, 35% of the entire 4-hour span last night was dedicated to the actual wrestling. And then everything else was either ads or John Cena or, a bunch of Hulk Hogan documentary clips. Like, I didn't really think about that as much because as far as I was concerned, the time flew by, but that was actually part of the reason why the match times were very short. So how do you feel about that? Did that bother you? Did you feel like as a fan you're not getting bang for your buck, or were the matches okay for you? And you know what I'm saying, we don't want to see people get more injured than what it was. Like, time was a big topic last night. So what was your thought on the time of the matches?
I actually thought the time of the duration of the matches was good, to be honest. Not too long, not too short. They hit you right. You got every portion of the matches that we want when it comes from the intro to one having the energy leading it to the counters, and then the other person had it, and then the back and forth. Like, we got everything we actually look forward into a match. You know what I'm saying? And every single one of them. So I appreciate that short time. It wasn't until after the event where I realized, oh shoot, this wasn't a 5-hour WrestleMania. This was only 4. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's still jam-packed because we all been there before. When the mother of WrestleMania Royal Rumble, we even run out of gas a little bit. You know what I mean? And be like, yeah, I mean, but in this, I ain't run out no gas, baby. You know what I'm saying? All gas, no brakes. You heard? All gas,
Shout
no
out.
brakes.
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah,
So it's a thumbnail or image floating around where they did like night 1 run times over the last 4 years, including when it was in Philly with you. It went from like hovering around that 2-hour mark of real wrestling, and it kept decreasing till last night, where they said night 1 was like 1 hour and 21 minutes of wrestling, which is the lowest ever. So, I don't know what to really chalk that up to, but, I just wanted to bring it back to the surface to acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying? But, let's get back to this verbalism, though. Not just because of CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley, Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar, and the rest of the card, but because WWE has already conditioned WrestleMania to be judged as a premium 2-night business event, not just a wrestling show. That's what I think, unfortunately, the diehard fans, the legacy fans, we are in real time watching the transition of WWE just strictly becoming a business. It ain't about the wrestling no more. It's legitimately the E. The E is like the biggest thing now. Like, it used to be that W in the middle, World Wrestling. Used to be that W in the middle, but now the E is just overshadowing. It's all entertainment, people. And I guess night 2 is pretty much up to us to, let them know, was we entertained. So WWE official night 2 lineup next Sunday, the night of defining images. Punk versus Roman in the legacy fight. Jade and Rhea in a Star Aura collision, and Obafemi and Trick William in matches that feel like live auditions for the future. So if anybody was wondering, that's why I got these 3 individuals highlighted in the thumbnail, because if Triple H and the writing crew is, in my opinion, planning towards the future, Those are the three pieces right there. What say you, Marjorie? You know what I'm saying? You like these three as the future, or am I leaving some people out respectfully? Like, what we
No,
doing with the future of the
I should
business?
say, I would say the future will consist of them for sure, but there's other, like for example, my man Montez, my man Montez Ford. Right, I think those are going to be the ones that actually, be the ones that solidify the movement ahead. Like they'll be the concrete versions. Where who we looking at right now, Jay, Ubi, and Trick, they the new fresh blood, new faces. So they bringing the energy over. Or you gonna have I don't want to call them vets because like what we call EST and Montez a vet, or what we call them like seasons. Like
I
they've been
mean,
there for a minute,
technically, I
but
would. Like, technically, I would. I
yeah,
think the blur of the line, if it is like, for some weird reason, it's once they make it to the main roster of Raw or SmackDown, that's when their careers begin. Like, which is kind of not
yeah,
true.
yeah,
Because,
yeah,
for
yeah.
example, Jade is
They run.
33 years old. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But as far as like maybe the casual fan, they might assume, especially if they never seen her AEW work, they might
Yeah.
assume like, oh, she's
Oh,
new.
she brand new.
But she's
Yeah,
technically
exactly.
not. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the
This is
other two
true.
guys. Like,
This is true.
they might have 10 years of wrestling experience, but
Straight
on
up.
the main stage, they're
Yeah.
rookies.
Yeah,
So, it's
exactly.
like that
So,
little fine line, you know what I'm saying, that we get to
yep,
play with. But
that's true. I like the way you
as
put that
far
because that is true.
yeah, and I guess the reason I also chose these three for the thumbnails because I'm considering just 2026. Now I can't get too far, like 3, 5, 10 years ahead. Like that's to be determined, right? But
Yeah, nah,
if
one
I'm trying to
WrestleMania at
like,
a time and shit.
yeah, I'm trying to sell
One
some tickets
WrestleMania at a
over the
time.
next couple of, and then look, you know what I'm saying? Like we talking summer programs, we're running into the summer. These some good candidates to, you know what I'm saying? Like get that money machine moving for the summertime. So that's all I'm saying.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
real
no.
quick,
So
let's
yeah,
keep
I
it
feel
pushing.
you. They got the energy. They definitely the energy coming into the night, especially my man Obey. I keep calling him Obey like he's seasoning and shit, but you know what I'm saying.
It's cool,
Six
everybody get a
six
nickname
four.
around here,
Hey,
they
six
know what it
four,
is.
300 pounds. 6'4", three
I
hundred
don't want no,
pounds, dog.
I don't want no
I got
smoke. You know what
I
I'm
got
saying?
ammunition for a
You need
nigga
help
like
in the
that.
gym player, like I don't want no smoke.
You gonna say you need help in it? What, he
Look,
supposed to lift you and shit? Like you can't spot this
nah,
nigga.
hey, man, whatever's clever, you know what I'm saying? Like we going for the gold, baby. All right. Well, let's keep it pushing, man. So what makes this bigger is the business shadow hanging over the weekend. WWE and TKO said WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas last year became the most successful event in company history. Let's talk some numbers. So, citing the largest gate in WWE history, 124,693 fans across 2 nights, on site merchandise up more than 45% over the prior all time record. I think Danhausen gonna crush that this year. You heard it here first. E commerce up 86%, and a record of 28 partners, aka sponsors, and 1.1 billion social views across the weekend. I'm pretty sure 42 might crush that with just iShow speed alone. Now, those are not just bragging rights, they are the benchmark WrestleMania 42 is now standing under. This is the Verbal Underground, people. Now, before we get to the remainder of the content, I got the question of the day for the audience. Did night one already win the attention battle, or can night two deliver the image that gives WrestleMania 42 real value? And the reason why I posed that question because me and Margie, we like to joke like, hey, it's no such thing as bad publicity, right? You know what I'm saying? And then we use the word attention. Attention currency is like a real thing, people. And whether good or bad or indifferent, the algorithm was definitely in the favor of WWE and WrestleMania 42 last night. So, Margin, real quick before we get back to the rest of the content, did night one already win the attention battle to you, or do you think the tribal chief and CM Punk is going to make us forget about the shenanigans that took place between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes.
I actually think that the punt itself, the ending of yesterday was a great alley oop for today, and CM Punk, Tribal Chief, and the other superstars on today's card. It's all up to them to actually slam dunk this thing, bring it home fully, because night one, like I said, wasn't over the top, and it by far was not poor. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a good, nice medium where they want to be at. And I think it's just an alley oop until today, especially when matter of fact, I put more on not CM Punk and Tribal Chief. I put more on my man Brock Lesnar and Obey. I put more on them than anything.
You know what? Let's keep it pushing because they're going to be starting real soon. So let's keep it pushing then. Right now they got Joe Jonas in the ring for anybody that's wondering where we at. We still finishing up the pre-show. Joe Jonas about to do his national anthem thing. So let's keep it pushing real quick then. So that makes night 2 more than a closing chapter. It becomes the night that decides whether WrestleMania 42 feels merely loud or truly valuable. In a modern WWE economy, value is not just match quality. And I think that's, kind of the disconnect that a lot of the content creators are having with this year's product. It ain't about the matches no more, people. We transitioning. It is replay value. It is shareability. It is narrative closure, whether good, bad, or indifferent. It is star elevation, shout out Oba, and whether the final images are strong enough to travel across sports media, social timeline, YouTube clips, and Monday morning conversation. This is big business, people. And that is why Punk versus Roman matters so much, right? It is the match that most likely to become the enduring image of the entire weekend. It's that what have you done lately for me thing. So whatever that closing image of Roman, whether he's holding the belt high, bloodline, final boss, whatever it may be, or somehow miraculously CM Punk is able to pull it off, like that is going to define the entire weekend. So let's keep that in mind. And Marjorie, I know you like Jade and Rhea matchup tonight, so that matters too as far as we're concerned. It is the type of matchup that attention into long-term star quality as far as the ladies are concerned. So
the ladies,
any words for the ladies for the night? We gave shout out to the ladies yesterday for doing an amazing job. You got any anticipation for the ladies tonight?
My anticipation for them, anticipation for them is to go ahead and these two being I'm gonna say the face of the women division, because Rhea been there for a minute, and Jay having a belt and making her WWE since she made her WWE debut a couple of Rumbles ago. Yeah. For y'all to show out. It's time for y'all to show out. You know what I'm saying? I should say the two goddess body individual, or one of the, you know what I'm saying, few. They got these goddess bodies built like, what I'm talking about, sculpted by Michelangelo himself and shit. Like, yo, y'all. Yeah, so y'all definitely got to show out today. Only thing I guess you could say tidbit I'm gonna say.
All right, 15 seconds or less. Come on, let's get it.
This my gal Jade. Yo, Jade, don't worry, you not gonna break mommy. Go ahead and do your thing.
You're not gonna break her. You know what I'm saying? Well, mommy walking into the building right now, so we're gonna see how that go. But let's wrap it up real quick for the listening audience. I want them to go once again, check the description of this video, and you'll get the link to the latest article, WrestleMania 42, how night 2 must cash in on the chaos. But we're also giving you a preview right here. And to wrap it up, the social media layer matters here too, right? WWE's own benchmark from last year shows that WrestleMania is now measured partly by attention scale rather than just attendance. That means night 1's chaos did its job. It gave the weekend clips, conversation, and emotional heat. That's why we're talking about it. Night 2 now has to bring definition. If Saturday was the disruption, Sunday has to become the statement. Otherwise, WrestleMania 42 risks feeling like a weekend that generated noise but didn't deliver a lasting identity. So the underground insight is simple, people. Night 1 made WrestleMania 42 trend. Night 2 has to make it matter now. If CM Punk and Roman Reigns deliver the defining image, if Jade Cargill or Rhea Ripley leaves feeling larger, and if Femi or Trick Williams look like tomorrow instead of later down the road, then night 2, in our opinion, can turn the chaos into legacy. If not, the first night may end up being remembered as the louder half of a weekend that never found its final shape. So I'm gonna ask the question once again. Did night 1 already win the intention battle, or can night 2 deliver the image that gives WrestleMania 42 real value? This is the Verbal Underground. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, with that being said, Margin, at this point of the show, I think we did our service, and the floor is all yours. Open Brock will be starting soon, but free fall, whatever you want to talk about, let's get it.
My man Obey is 6'4", 300 pounds.
Talk about it.
Brock. This man Brock, 6'3", 290. Yo, heads will roll in this ring, dog. Yo, I want to see some crazy. I'm throwing you through this. I'm gonna throw you through that. I'm gonna slam you crazy. Matter of fact, it's gonna be Suplex City all Rumble.
Well, you know what? We about to F around and find out right now. It is time, people. John Cena is making his entrance to the stage, so that means it is our cue to exit left as well. We hope you guys had a good time over here, man. Shout out to you and shout out to us. Depending on how the night goes, maybe a recap, maybe not, but we'll definitely follow on Monday Night Raw. So it's been a pleasure, and on behalf of the Verbalists and all the good people at Verbal Marketing, we out. Margin, any last words to the people?
They said enough. Yes, it's your boy BQ Margin. I leave as I came. Peace and love.
Night 1 of WrestleMania 42 gave us the chaos. Cody Rhodes retained, but Randy Orton left with a deeper scar. Liv Morgan changed the women's title picture, Gunther won after Braun Breaker returned, and Paige delivered one of the loudest moments of the night. But now the pressure shifts, because night 2 is the money round. WWE already set a massive benchmark after saying last year's WrestleMania became the most successful event in company history, with record gate, merchandise, sponsorship, and social view numbers. So now night 2 has to do more than entertain. It has to deliver the defining image. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns is that image fight. Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, Femi, and Trick Williams represent the future audition. The real question is whether Sunday can turn all of this chaos into a legacy. Welcome to the Verbal Underground.